Okay. So to find the moment about B through this force at F, remember our strategy is going to be that the moment vector is equal to the position vector, in this case from B to C, and we're going to cross that into the force vector. That's our basic strategy. So I just need to, F is given, I just need to construct a position vector. I'll do that first. So I want to go from B to C. So here's B. It looks like this pipe assembly is all in the same plane, in the YZ plane. So the change in X from B to C is 0. You guys see that? In the Y direction from B to C, we're going to go out this direction, which would be 0.4 meters and another 0.3. It looks like I'm going to have 0.7, and that's going to be in the J direction. And then in the Z, starting here at B, I'm going to drop down 0.3, so it'll be minus 0.3, and that's going to be K. Is that alright? Then F was given, so now I'm going to form my cross product. Remember the determinant that we're using. The first row are our unit vectors, I, J, K. The second row is the position vector, which is 0, 0.7, minus 0.3. And then the force terms, which are 600, 800, minus 500. So I need to take the determinant of that vector. Remember, we talked about this before, but we're going to isolate the first row and then in turn isolate each of the columns. So starting with the I vector, I'm going to take the determinant of this 2 by 2, which is the main diagonal minus the off diagonal. So the first term will be 0.7 times minus 500 minus negative 0.3 times 800, and all of that is going to be on the I component. Remember, the J component already starts off negative. You get that negative sign just to start. So now I'm going to isolate this. The cross term here is 0 minus this term, which is negative 0.3 times 600. And that should be the K component. And then the last component for K, again, will be 0 minus 0.7 times 600. And that'll be the K component. So our final moment about B, you guys are going to help me with all this. I can't do that on top of my head. Negative, is this 110? Negative 110? Maybe I can do it in my head. Anybody else get that? And that's in the I direction. The second one here would be what? That's 180, and that's positive. So we're hitting negative 180. Anybody else Getting that? Get that, Mrs.? Somebody else? Okay, so fulfill the first case. And then the last term should also be negative. Looks like 420. Did I do that right? You can see there's a lot of places here to make mistakes. Just simple calculation mistakes. Any questions about that? So if this is right, this would be our final answer. Okay, I'll stop that.